It's older sister, thank you. So growing up with Joe was wonderful because he filled the house full of music. So we just heard, just it was a soundtrack to our childhood. So my mother took up the piano to play for a while just because it was more sound than anyway. But the music brought us all together. But also what was great was the performances brought us all together. So whenever, I mean, performances, childhood, and now you've been a couple of times too. But so we all have to get together as a family. So that was really nice because it gave us an occasion, again, for joy and beauty and laughter to be together. So that's page one. Okay. So now I just want to say, now Carly knows this. The middle child is really the center of the family. The middle child is the cement that holds all the other bricks of everybody else together. All those little but anyway, he was the center of our family. And he held us together. And everyone knows Joe, and like Lisa too. The Montini gang will do anything for you. And it's really wonderful. And sometimes they even do it no questions asked. So anyway. So, and then he brings this woman. I remember the first time we were meeting Wendy, Joe and I were waiting for outside a restaurant, and we looked up the street, and he said, that's her. And I said, she has a heart-shaped face. You know that? And then, so he brings this beautiful heart-shaped face person, and she's sort of the continuation of all the joy that he brought us and all the family connections, because she's a joyful, family-centered person. She's beautiful, she's joyous. I have to write all that. Upbeat, positive, pragmatic, effervescent. She's hardworking, which actually really matters, right, Michael? And as Joe says, she's got the most melodious laughter. So it's just really wonderful and contagious laughter. And I remember once Hannah and I were eating hamburgers in the basement of Grand Central Station, and what do we have to say to each other? So I said, hey, well, how is she different or the same for the rest of the members? And Hannah said this wonderful thing. She said, she's completely direct and straightforward. She's completely honest. She's incapable of dishonesty. And you said, she's always got these quips. Like, she's like, oh, cut out. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And then she says, you always know where you stand with her. And I just thought, what a relief for Joe to be with this person who's just like who is, who's honest and caring and human and down to earth. So that was really great. And what I noticed about her right up was how supportive she was of Joe, how supportive he was. First of all, his music career, she always put that first. She made sure that, she never got in the way of any gigs or anything. She's like, go practice, go play, enjoy yourself, stay home all night. And she was also very supportive of Joe when Joe was taking care of my dad, and my dad was on hospice the last couple of years. And she also, what is this? Oh, she shields him. Paul mentioned that Joe's a very gentle soul, but he is. He's very sensitive and gentle. And she does this thing where she shields him from harm, and she makes sure people don't take advantage of him. And she kind of you run a lot of interference so people don't hurt him. And she knows him deeply. I remember one night, Joe was playing at the cutting room, and someone in the audience, maybe it was Kathy, says, how's Joe? And when I have to do it in her voice because it was hilarious, she goes, Joe is Joe. Yeah, that's right. Joe is Joe. So anyway, Joe is Joe, and this is total acceptance of him. He's Joe. He's very unique. He's very unusual, but he's just Joe, right? So what is he? Nothing to complain. So anyway, so together, I find that they bring us. They both of them have the same things. They're joy, art, music, and then they also have this thing about building and keeping family. So what's great about they both understand that family isn't really about the blood. It's about this continuous rebuilding of these relationships that you do every day. So they call us. They construct, they reconstruct, they maintain, they keep these relationships going. And if you notice both of them, whenever you see any of them, oh, why don't you come do this with us? So anytime I see any of them, it's like, oh God, they're gonna ask me to do something. But it's great. Usually it's really kind of mellow stuff that you want to do anyway. So I just want to show you too that even if you think about the seating, I mean, Wendy agonized over this, and of course I was trying to be bossy because I'm the big sister. But the tables are really inclusive, right? So she mixed half Millers and half Montinis on every table. And the idea is that we're going to be joining together, and we're going to be, this new family is half Miller and half Montini. And I just want to say about the name of the relationship, the name of the restaurant. It's called De Novo. And in Italian that means starting new, right? And so I just say that we should take our glasses and toast them, because they're getting a second chance on life, and they're getting a second chance on love, and they're starting anew. They're starting this family anew. So, de novo, right?
Thank you, everyone. To 3 o'clock, we're going to cut the cake soon, but afterwards you're welcome to come out in the patio for some more drinks and whatever. So.